Assalamualaikum students. My name is Hiranam and I am here to teach you about complex number. In complex number we will discuss definition, power of iota, operation of complex part, real plane or coordinator, net plane or kind plane. Complex number. In complex number this is in the form of a plus iota b. A and b are real numbers, but iota is imaginary number. When I combine iota b, it's become imaginary part and a become real part. A is our real part and iota b is imaginary part, like this. A is a real part, iota b is imaginary part. Iota has a value. Iota square equals to -1. When we take radical on both sides, iota square become iota equals to radical -1. Values like 2 plus 2 iota, 8 minus 6 iota and 0 plus iota b. Here we have 2, 8, 0 is real part, but 2 iota minus 6 iota b is imaginary part. Let's an example. We take radical 4, then we have 2, but we have -4 radical, then we have 2 iota. It is not real number, it's imaginary number. It's make complex part. Real number is 0 and plus 2 iota, it's become complex number. Real and imaginary numbers make complex number. Real numbers, as we know, whole numbers are real numbers, integers are real numbers, rational numbers are real number, irrational numbers are real number. Also, iota values have which value have iota, it is imaginary number. Both real and imaginary make complex number. So we can say that real numbers is subset of complex number, or also said imaginary number is also part of complex number. Here we have a power of iota. Iota square equals to -1. We know the value of iota square. Iota equals to radical -1. We can find values of iota cube, iota 4, iota 5 with the help of iota square. So we have iota 5. Iota 5, so we will break into squares and see iota square, but we have not third value is square, because we add, it becomes square plus 1 equals to 5. So iota square equals to iota 5. So we put the value of iota square equals to -1 dot iota. Iota square equals to -1, so we're putting the value of iota square in this line. So we have -1 multiply -1, it become +1. So 1 multiply iota equals to iota. Iota square we can write real and imaginary part as 0 plus iota square. When we have no real number, so we add 0 to make real part or imaginary part. Iota square plus 0 plus iota square is a complex number. Iota square is imaginary, 0 is real, and 0 plus iota square make complex number. Here iota square equals to iota square equals to -1. Iota cube also find like this rule. It become -iota 4 equals to 1, iota 5 equals to iota, iota 6 equals to -1, so on. We can find with the help of iota square operation of complex part. In complex part we have a, b, c, d and k are real numbers, but if iota attached with the number, it becomes imaginary number. A plus iota b equals to c plus iota d. Then a equals to b and a equals to c and b equals to d. If both complex numbers are equal, then real part equals to real part and imaginary part equals to imaginary part. A plus iota b plus c plus iota d equals to a plus c plus iota b plus iota d, because we add real parts and plus imaginary numbers, iota will be same, like 2 plus 2 iota plus 3 plus 3 iota, then 2 plus 3 equals to 5 plus 5 iota. If we multiply a constant with a plus iota b, it becomes ka plus k iota b. A plus iota b minus c plus iota d. It becomes a plus iota b minus, we take plus and minus multiply with inside the bracket, plus minus c plus iota d with the definition of subtraction. A minus c plus iota b minus iota d. We take common of iota, number will be add or subtract, so it becomes a minus c plus b minus d iota. Adding complex number like this, we have 8 plus 7 iota, 4 plus 3 iota. We will add 8 and 4 plus 7 and 3 adding. 8 plus 4 is 12, 10 plus 7 plus 3 is 10. Real part add or subtract real part. Imaginary part add or subtract imaginary part. Subtraction. 7 plus 9 iota minus 3 plus 4 iota. As we know, real part add or subtract real part. Imaginary part add or subtract imaginary part. 7 minus 3 plus 9 minus 4 iota, 4 plus 5 iota. In multiplication we have a plus iota b dot c plus iota d. A multiplied with c minus b multiplied d. It make real part, plus a multiplied with b d plus b multiplied with c. Attaching iota, it become imaginary part. We also have complex conjugate in this. In complex conjugate we have real number, real part will be remain same and imaginary part will change the sign of imaginary part. Like a plus b iota a minus b, we taking complex number and its conjugate is a minus b iota, and here we have a minus b iota, then its conjugate equals to a plus iota b. In normal life we write a plus iota b bar, complete bar on the number, then we take conjugate of that number, only change the sign with imaginary part, not on real part. A will be the remain same but imaginary number change sign of. If it is positive, then it make negative. It is negative, then it make positive. Imaginary number will change their sign. Like 2 plus 4 iota, conjugate is 2 minus 4 iota. Similarly, other examples. Complex number as order pair of real number. A, B equals to B, D. Then A equals to C, B equals to D. A, B plus C, D. A plus B, C, B plus D. Previously we write A plus iota B, but here we can write AB. It's simply know that A is a real part, B is imaginary part. Simply K multiply with the set of complex number, then it become value K, KA or KB. AB, CD, when we multiply, simply AC multiply and AD minus BD, AD plus BC. Same rules but with the in order form. Same rules are same, exactly same. Just we are taking complex number and here we taking order pairs. So similarly A, B minus CD, A minus C, B minus D. Find the sum, difference and product. Difference are also called subtraction and product are known as multiplication. So we have a set 5 and 4, minus 4 and 9. This set are given in order pair, but both are complex numbers. In simple form we can write 5 plus 8 iota or 5 minus 8 iota. We do not have comma between them. We do not know the sign between them. 5 comma 8 plus 4 minus 4 comma 9. 5 minus 4 equals to minus 1. 8 plus 9 equals to 17. Similarly, difference A minus C, it become 9 because we have 5 minus minus 4. We have 9. B minus D, so we minus 8 minus 9 equals to minus 1. Similarly, product A, B, C, D multiply, then we have AC minus BD, AD plus BC. So we multiply A with minus 4, we have minus 20. 8 multiply with 9, we have 72. So our first number is minus 92. Minus minus, we taking addition, but sign we will take of minus. 5 multiply with 9 become 45, plus 8 multiply with 4 minus 4, we have minus 32. 45 minus 32 equals to 13. We observe some points. In addition, we have identity. In C, complex number, we have identity. In addition is 0, 0. Inverse is, if we have in positive numbers, then we have negative numbers like A plus iota B, A minus iota B. Then it gives 0, 0. In multiplication identity, we have 1, 0. If we have A, B dot multiply 1, 0. A multiply with 1, minus b multiplied with d, 0. It become a multiplied with d, plus d b multiplied with c, it become b. So we can write 1 0 ab. We can multiply order pair of 1 0 and ab. Both give us same answer. Every non-zero complex number have non-zero means our complex number is not zero, not real part and imaginary part both are not zero, or one may be zero, real part may be zero, but we may have multiplicative inverse, like AB is a over a square plus b square minus b over a square plus b square. Like complex number multiply inverse complex number. AB a over a square plus b square minus b over a square plus b square. We are taking product of this number. A multiply with this and b multiply with this. When we multiply this number, we can know this is the inverse of complex number. There is some questions to solve. There is a special case of subset of C. C is a complex number. It is in the form of A0. Second component is 0. So x0, y0 both are of both elements of this subset. x0, y0 adding x plus y and other number is 0. In multiplication, it multiply with x but other is 0. Similarly, x multiply y, x multiply d is 0. C multiply with y, it's 0. So xy and 0. In inverse we have similar pattern. Similar pattern, x0 is inverse of 1 over x0. Separate real or imaginary part of complex number. Iota over 1 plus iota. We take real and imaginary parts separately. So we rationalize this number. So we multiply, we taking multiplication and division with 1 minus iota. And multiply both values, then we use a square minus b square. Formula as we know equals to a plus b, a minus b, and iota square equals to 1. Both things we know, so we use in it. It become a square minus b square, so it become 1 square minus iota square. 1 square equals to 1, so it become 1 minus iota. Above value is iota, bracket में 1 minus iota. We multiply iota with inner values, it become iota minus iota square. We open iota square, value become 1 iota minus 1 and iota minus 1 minus plus, so iota plus 1 over 2. We separate both values, iota over 2 plus 1 over 2. Here we have a real part 1 over 2 and imaginary part iota over 2. This question will be solved by yourselves. Now we have next point. Here we have a coordinate. We make real number line like here, on here. Then we make another line which is perpendicular to the x-axis or real number. If we take x-axis and y-axis, this coordinator plane is called coordinate plane, because we have x-axis and y-axis. We have x-axis positive here and x-axis negative here. Y-axis is positive here and here y-axis is negative. So we have x coordinate as abscissa and b as coordinate. We called x-axis or abscissa, y coordinate or ordinate. If we take real part as x-axis and imaginary part as y-axis, then it's called organt plane. Here we have 3, -1. These are the points which we observe. 3 is real number, 1 is real number which is belonging here, and 5 is real number which is belonging here. -3 is belonging here because it is on real numbers. -3, 3 and 1 is real number, so it's belong here on 3, 1, -1. And this is imaginary line. +5 +2 iota and -3 is belong here, like +5 belongs here and -3 belongs here. Similarly, 2 is belonging here. So we have 3, -3 and 1 is real number, so it belongs on real line, and 2 iota, 5 iota and -3 iota is imaginary number. It's belong on imaginary line. It's called organt plane. The distance from we can find if we have number a plus iota b. We taking number or magnitude we want to find, then we take mod. Here we take modulus or mod of z equals to a square, means real part square, plus b square. Like we use in this method is Pythagoras theorem. So we can observe this Pythagoras theorem. Side square a square plus b square equals to c square. So it gives the value of a, radical c square minus b square equals to c square minus a square, c equals to a square plus b square radical. So we're taking values from this part, so we can find the values magnitude of complex number through Pythagoras theorem. It's standard that a square plus b square radical. So we have to find magnitude of 3 minus 4 iota. So a square plus b square, 3 square, taking square of 3 plus minus 4 square. So it become 9 plus 16, and we add, it become 25, and 25 is the square of 5. So we're taking radical of 25, its value is 5. Magnitude of z equals to 5. Also we are solving this we have minus 5 iota. We are taking magnitude of this. Here we can see real part is 0. So it becomes 0 minus 5 iota. 0 square equals to 0. Minus 5 square equals to 25. And we are taking radical of 25. It becomes 25. Now you have to compute the values of these numbers. Thank you. Any question about this?